So we're going to be checking out a tour of a penthouse in Billionaires Row for $63 million. Wow, that is so much money. Even if you won the lottery, you haven't got that much money. It should be a really good video. Excited to check it out. Just before we jump into it, I'd really appreciate if you could hit the subscribe button. It massively helps out the channel. We're growing. But let's just jump into it and press play. Wow, this looks beautiful.
Standing 76 floors above the lush greens of Central Park,
wow,
the
is this a
navy
view?
blues of the Hudson River is a penthouse like no other, comprising the entire 76th and 77th floors atop Jean Nouvel's iconic crystalline tower.
Hold on, I thought a penthouse was supposed to be at the top. Or can a penthouse be any of the top couple of floors? I always thought penthouse was the top floor.
Tower is Penthouse 76 at 53 West 53rd Street. The penthouse has 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms with just under 8,000 square feet of living space, and 5-star hotel amenities in one of the most iconic cities in the world.
Starting this episode on the street because I wanted to show you what it's like to go from the streets of New York City up into this penthouse. And I feel like in a lot of these videos, we never really show what it's like to physically go from the streets through the lobby up into the apartment. So as you can see, entering immediately, you come into a different world just by the finishes here in the lobby, automatic doors which open up and greet you into a pretty tranquil space. I mean, you heard how loud it was on the streets there.
Yeah,
and the elevators are located right off of the main sitting area.
Interesting.
Let's head on up.
Going up.
I'm guessing all the people have got to be like
right
billionaires in this building.
We're now up on the 76th floor, entering the private foyer or foyer of this penthouse. If you look to my right, we have southern views with One World Trade Center framed perfectly in the window. And to my left here, check this out. This is your northern exposure. We also have the in-house elevator off to my left here.
Okay.
This is the wow factor in this penthouse. We have 22-foot high ceilings here in the great room with a view on Central Park to the north. It's only from the second floor Juliet balcony where you can get a sense of the volume of the double height ceilings. 22-foot high ceilings in an apartment is pretty unheard of. It was really built for an entertainer, and there's a lot of cool features in this great room, aside from the fact that you have 180-degree views of New York City. Just to break down those views, off to my east, you've got your sunrise.
At the moment, I'm just kind of feeling like you're paying $63 million for the views. The house is nice from what we've seen so far, but $63 million is a lot of money. That is a lot of money. So it just looks a little bit like you're paying for the view more so than the apartment.
You have Queens, Brooklyn, even the Atlantic Ocean on a clear day. And now the northern views. We have floor-to-ceiling glass windows overlooking Central Park, and I mean, you can see the entire park. You've got the reservoir to the north, Sheep's Meadow, Upper East Side, Upper West Side, even all the way up the Hudson River to the north there. Making our way around, you've got your sunsets, your western views of the Hudson River, looking over the Upper West Side, Jersey off there in the distance. And it really is that space for entertaining. We have a bar here, open shelves behind us, and the focal point is this 11-foot wide gas fireplace, which is clad in limestone. And over top the fireplace is this massive Peter Lane art piece, really adding volume to the space here. Like having ceilings this high, you want to have a massive piece of art. And I want to show you something really unique. So a lot of times in these ultra high-end penthouses, a lot of people are wondering, how do you get fresh air in? So with the push of your finger, the panels open up, you turn the handle, and your window opens to get fresh air all the way up here on the 76th floor. It's a nice little hidden fun feature.
I don't know, if you're scared of heights, you ain't gonna like that at all. But can you just imagine it? You can see this guy from down on the street, just arm hanging out the window, and you're walking along with your mate, and he's like, what's this guy doing up there? Oh, it's one of the billionaires. They're just trying to get a little bit of fresh air. Just stick your arm out that little window. I think the highest I've ever been in a building is about 22 floors. So I can't imagine what it'd be like to be that high. And you're just sticking your arm out the window. Yeah, interesting.
Keep that shut for now because it's kind of hot. It's the middle of summer. I thought that was such a cool design feature.
That is high. It's scary.
And now we're going to make our way around the apartment, back down this gallery hallway. Again, you've got your views to the east. Connecting the two gallery hallways, we have a powder room here. with a pocket door. It's a New York City fan favorite for saving space. And if you check out this bathroom, it is clad in travertine, floating vanity. You've got a full floor-length mirror here with the LED lights built right into the wall. Very sleek and minimal design here. From the powder room, you've got this nice airy gallery hallway, which connects the length of the space. And then off to my left here, this is the formal corner dining room. You've got seating for 10 here. Again, it's a corner room, so you have views of Central Park from the dining room table here. It is one of those views where it is really just that mesmerizing. But back into the dining room.
The thing is, it's looking good, but I'm not sold for 63 million. I'm not sold yet. I feel like I'd prefer a house. And for 63 million, imagine what mansion you could get in certain areas. But I'm not sold yet. I feel like 63 million is about the view. I agree, it's an absolutely amazing view. But for 63 million, I'm just not sure yet. Maybe he'll sell it to me.
Another large piece of art here for the focal point of the dining room. And off to the east, again, you can see the ocean on a clear day, and you can even now see how the light is playing off the space. It really is a work of art. So your formal dining room then flows into the windowed custom kitchen by Terre Despont for Maltini. We have a nice little breakfast moment here, have your morning coffee. You've got beautiful polished statuary marble countertops, which waterfall edge down to the floor, and a backlit statuary marble backsplash, which really complement the back painted glass cabinetry, which has this polished nickel detailing. If you look really closely, all the tops have that polished nickeling. The beauty of the cabinetry is with the push of your finger, it's all motorized to open. And then to close, simply push this button.
That's a good idea.
I really want to point out how high the ceilings are. You have so much storage in this kitchen. Push the buttons.
Cool. Oh, you press the button. It closes it up.
It's eastern facing, so when the sunlight comes in here, it really illuminates the glass on these cabinets. Let's just break down the island. So you have seating for 3 here. Again, more storage down below. Large trough sink here in the center. Your appliance suite is Miele. Then again, just to point...
I guess you need the storage, because imagine you just want to pop to the shop. It's the evening, you're a little bit peckish, you fancy a bag of chips. You're just going to pop down to the shop and back. That's going to take ages. How long does that take to get down? You've got to get in the lift. Got to go all the way down. So it kind of makes sense why they've got that much storage. You're not doing a quick run to the shop and back again, are you?
Point out the form and the function here, all of this storage. I mean, you definitely need a stool to access this, but I think it is beautiful when you have technology which meets design and meets the function, creating, in my opinion, one of the most beautiful kitchens I've seen in a luxury listing. And I've seen a ton of apartments. So I'm not just saying, oh, this is the best. This one's pretty damn cool. Again, cappuccino maker, oven here. But
what's interesting as well is sometimes you can have a cupboard in the kitchen and it's that one cupboard that no one can reach. So nobody ever uses it. It just sits there. It's an empty cupboard. That is a really cool idea. The little buttons that you press to close up the cupboard. It's something that I think should be in all kitchens.
The kitchen, we're back into that connecting gallery hallway, and now we're going to check out the southern wing of the house, where off to my left, we actually have a guest bedroom. And wait till you see the view in this guest bedroom. It's a corner unit here with a southern and eastern exposure with pristine downtown views. I mean, you have everything here. You've got views of the sub-observation deck, 30 Rock, Empire State Building, all the way down to the One World Trade Center, Hudson River, and then again, you've got those eastern views, so sunrise to wake you up. And this really is the perfect guest suite. You had that friend from out of town. If you follow me, we do have an ensuite bathroom, again, with that travertine on the floor.
I think as well, if you've got enough money to pay 63 million for a penthouse, you probably got a lot of friends. You're definitely going to have a lot of friends, because surely everybody wants to be your friend. They want to stay in that spare room. 63 million, I'm still stuck on it.
Floors, floating vanity. You've got that LED light strip going up the entire vanity to give you that perfect lighting. So out of your guest bedroom, we're now entering the lounge here in the penthouse, and just check out these southern views. I do want to point out that the building is actually built on the slightest angle, which really maximizes that southern sunlight to pour into the space. But let's break down those views for a second. So we've got floor-to-ceiling glass windows here with beautiful downtown views, Chrysler Building, Empire State Building, Hudson Yards. You can even see all the way down to One World Trade Center.
It's supposed to look good at night.
This is really that kind of hangout room, for instance. You've got your wet bar built in here. You've got your mirror in the backsplash here of the wet bar, so you can watch the view while you're making your drink. In the corner, this is one of my favorite moments in this apartment. This is your office nook.
Oh!
So right here we have a nice little desk.
Oh, that's cool.
With the views picture perfect of the Hudson River facing west.
That's where I would sit to edit my YouTube videos. That's cool. Imagine just in the morning, you're sitting there working on that desk as the sun's coming up. That'd be beautiful. Or even the other way around, you're sitting there in the evening doing your work on your laptop as the sun goes down. Yeah, that would be amazing. I want to see that again. What was
the little desk?
That's so cool.
With the views picture perfect of the Hudson River facing west. Sunsets coming in. You even have a little bookshelf built in here. And then this behind me, this cool texture on the wall here.
It's like a little hideaway as well.
Just complements all the art, which is primarily that clay. I really think it's a grounding feeling in the space. Even in the southern views, you've got your air window, so you can get that fresh air, even when you're 76 floors above New York City.
Just not sure about
And if you
them.
look behind me, here's another view of that first entry hallway. This is your gallery when you first enter the apartment. So again, you have the service elevator, the in-house elevator, and then the 2 building elevators right here in this gallery hallway.
Oh, the second floor.
And on the staircase, you've got the inlaid lighting here, so you're not tripping at night when you're going up or down your staircase. Like, how rare is it in a New York City apartment to have a staircase? It's one of those things for the average New Yorker watching, myself included, to just have a staircase in your house in the city.
So stairs are not common in New York. Is that not like? Is there not houses in New York though? Do you not have like big houses as well, or is it a lot of penthouses and apartments and things like that? I'm trying to think now. When I've watched films, I can't think seeing like a house inside New York, but surely there must be. There must be. Interesting for him to say that about the stairs.
Wild stuff. But off of the staircase, we've got the first guest bedroom here on the second floor with those pristine views of Lower Manhattan. And this is staged as the kids' room. Could you imagine being a kid living here, waking up and seeing that every day? In the camera, does it look as impressive as it feels in here? So yeah, we've got your kids' room with those views. On
That'd
the
be
back
so
wall
cool
here
as
and on
a
the
kid.
ceilings, we have this cool woven fabric texture here with a hidden door, which leads.
Oh, cool.
Like, look how large this bathroom is. For the kids' room, you've got a little desk moment area here with your views to the east. On the floors, we have travertine, also travertine on the floating vanity with a full-length mirror here with storage built right into the mirror. Pretty cool.
As a kid, having all this.
Bars on the side, steam shower behind me.
That'd be insane. That'd be insane.
And then the closet here connects to the entrance of the bedroom. Out of the kids' room into the gallery hallway here on the second floor. You could display your art collection here. At the very end, now we're heading north.
Yeah, I've got a beautiful art collection.
We have your den/media room here.
I'm acting like I could afford to buy this. I couldn't. I probably couldn't even afford the door handle that's on the doors. Definitely don't have an art collection. But I don't know. I'm still not 100% sold on it. Even if I had 63 million, I'm still not too sure. I'm not too sure.
Which overlooks the great room. And now you really get that view of Central Park in your face.
I do like that.
Looking all the way down, it just fills up the frame of that double-height window here. This is the den, super casual, comfy, huge couch built in here. You've got your TV.
Oh, nice.
And then on the other side here, we have another Juliet
like
balcony
a chill area
to look down over the great room. Pretty cool. This is actually the in-house elevator. Pretty spacious. Wood finishes. And this is your bedroom for, I guess, your least favorite child. No, I'm just kidding. This is like an office area, little hangout reading room, floor-to-ceiling glass with views of the east. I mean, look at those views.
This has got to be a YouTube.
It really is the case in a place like this where the views are the main selling point, but then you have all the finishes, the amenities. When you do purchase this penthouse, not only do you get the space, but also all the amenities here in the building. We're now down on the amenities floor, and I'm going to show you a few of my favorites. This is a golf simulator. You could play anywhere in the world, anytime you want. Fitness center. We've got a studio here, tons of free weights, kettlebells, everything you would need to get in a full-on workout. Treadmills here, and there's even squash courts. There's also a 65-foot long lap pool with a hot and cold plunge, and at either end of the pool, this is a living green wall to really circulate fresh oxygen into the swimming area. And if you look up, there's a mirror on the ceiling. Making our way back into that gallery hallway.
So you just go swimming every day.
We're now about to enter the owner's suite here in the penthouse.
I'm interested.
One of those bedrooms where you don't have to say a whole lot. You've got your views to the north, Central Park, floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking the oasis in New York City here. For perspective,
I'm just thinking, waking up in the morning and you just open up your eyes and that's the first thing you see. That would be absolutely insane. is something that normal people can only dream of. Even if you won the lottery, you ain't gonna have 63 million. I don't know how much you win when you win a lottery, but I'm sure you wouldn't have 63 million dollars to spend on a penthouse. But those views to wake up to them views.
This owner's suite is 1,300 square feet, which in the city is a very large apartment. That's a pretty decent sized house anywhere in the world. This bedroom is split, so you're gonna go that way, I'm gonna go this way, and we're then going to connect down these 2 hallways to the southern facing owner's bathroom, which is one of the most expensive bathrooms in the entire city. To start it off, you could keep this open concept, or you've got a pocket door which can close off the space. The first main feature we're really gonna look at here are the materials. We have travertine, limestone, and polished marble. This is your walk-in steam shower with a travertine bench. If you look up, that might be one of the largest rainfall shower heads I have seen.
So much space.
Again, steam shower, so you have all the steam vents here, your fixtures. You can even see views here in the shower with that floating vanity mirror. On the far side, you have mirrors along the wall here. This opens up into the actual water closet with a toilet and a bidet.
I just noticed it had a sign on there saying not an exit. Did someone try to go through that door to leave? They opened up that door and thought, yep, that's the way I got to go. Also, I'm wondering about these windows because it's got the bath in there, it's got the shower in there, but I'm assuming they're tinted windows. But how do you know? How do you know unless you maybe get a drone, take it up there? But other than that, you wouldn't know, would you? You wouldn't know if everybody's able to just see straight through the window. So, maybe there's blinds that you could pull down or something, because I think that would be better.
You've got 2 vanities. This is the first one here. You have built-in travertine drawers down below. You've got that sink etched into the travertine. And with the click of a button, your vanity is motorized and can rise or lower depending on the buyer's height. I'm pretty tall for reference, and I'm actually shocked that it can go that high. This opens up. We have an outlet built into the vanity here, a mirror in the shelving here, and then you have that ring light on the vanity with that polished nickel on the fixtures and around the vanity mirror here. The centerpiece is your soaking tub with your views of southern Manhattan. Nice. On the other side, we have an exact copy, so you have that same vanity,
as long as they're tinted,
the same cool rising automated mirror here, a nice little day bed. We've got another pocket door here. Keep it open, close it off, and then wrapping around on that other side, welcome to your walk-in closet, which is showroom level as far as the quality here. All LED inlaid, glass enclosed for the more expensive gowns and dresses, seating in the middle of the closet. Let's have another look here at the owner's suite. And I'm gonna hang around for a few hours because I really want you to see what this place looks like at night.
Oh, that's what I want to see. Release of views. See, the windows don't look tinted. They look like all the windows you can see straight through them. So what is the toilet like? I don't know where the toilet is in here, but I'm just looking at them and I'm thinking those windows ain't tinted. Oh, I like the fireplace. It's a really nice building as well. That's such a cool little area. Wow, those views. That looks so good. I wonder if you get bored of the views. Don't think you would though. Don't know why, I've always loved cities at night. They always look amazing. really good video. Really enjoyed that. Wow. I'm actually a little bit sold now. I'm a little bit sold on it, mainly because of the views at night. Although still 63 million is so much money. It's so much money. I think it's worth it for those views at night. For you to just be chilling, looking out at that at night, every night. You know, you're just going to wake up with a smile on your face when you wake up to views like that. But yeah, really good video. Really enjoyed it. I'd really appreciate it if you could hit the subscribe button. It massively helps out the channel we're growing. But for now, I'll see you on the next reaction.